Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and we're so excited to have you with us today. We are also excited to start with Alan Howard. How are you?
Well,
It's
how are
been
you?
good. It's been a while since you've been on the show,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
welcome back.
Thank you.
He is, of course, with our fire department, and he has some great holiday tips for us when it comes to those sneaky little lights that we have all over our tree.
Just to start with, well, if you have a live tree, of course, when you get it, make sure you saw about the bottom 1.5 inches off of it. That way it can draw the water up from the stand. Make sure you check it and make sure you keep water in the stand. When you grab a limb on the tree and squeeze it, the needle shouldn't come off in your hand.
Okay.
That's a sign that it's drying out. Your lights, just check all those. Make sure you don't have any frays or missing insulation or anything like that. Extension cords, the same thing. Obviously, you'd like to use the least number of extension cords as possible with your lights. Obviously, no open flame candles, near your tree like that.
And then I know that with, the thing that always surprises me is when we store our lights every year, you put them away and they still work, and then you pull them out and they don't.
Right.
Why is that?
I'm not sure.
How are we supposed to be storing these lights?
You can obviously store them in a commercial made wrap, for lack of a better word. Kind of looks like a wheel that you can wrap them around. But one thing with any electrical wire, whether it's Christmas lights or a cord to a toaster, if you roll it very tight, you have the chance of breaking the wire inside of the insulation, and then of course you'd never know it. So if you're going to store your Christmas lights, don't wrap them very tight upon themselves. Store them kind of loose.
Gotcha. What else do you want to add in today?
Just the talk about, with the weather getting cold, talk about space heaters and wall heaters. It seems like every year we have fires or calls where a wall heater that is made into the wall, you think it's turned off, but actually the knob is just a thermostat. It doesn't actually turn it off. So you've gone all summer, or you've moved into a house, and you may push furniture or something up against it, thinking that it didn't
your
work.
clothes over it.
Right. Thinking that it didn't work or that it was turned off. But those can only be turned off by unhooking the electricity from the breaker box.
Oh, okay.
The knob on the heater itself doesn't actually turn it off. It just turns the thermostat low. And that's your wall heaters, your space heaters. If you need to supplement your heat, make sure you keep everything at least 3 feet away from the heater, and definitely don't use an extension cord with a space heater, because those draw too much.
What about keeping your lights on? Going back to the Christmas lights for a second, they do look so pretty, especially outside, leaving them on all night, or even leaving your tree lights on all night. What do you recommend there?
Right, obviously, anytime you have lights, you have a heat source, and anytime that you're going to bed or not going to be home, you should turn your lights off, just so if there should be a problem and you're not there, it could get bigger, obviously.
Okay, good to know. Am I missing anything? Anything else you can think
so.
of? Well, happy holidays to you and everybody at the department, and thanks for always keeping us safe. I know this can be a busy time of year.
It definitely is.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Alan.
you.
And thank you for watching. Stay with us. We'll be right back.